So the research says that the actual underlying cause and mechanism for lateral epicondylitis may not just be restricted to the elbow region. So one thing that we have noticed in the literature is that if you focus on strengthening and stabilizing the scapula, putting it back in a more effective and efficient position for shoulder movement, that we see decreases in pain of lateral epicondylitis. So I'm just going to take my patient through a progression series here for strengthening of the middle and lower trapezius muscles. So the first thing I'll have my patient do is put their hands behind their head like they're under arrest. And essentially what I'm going to have them do is try to bring their elbows up to the ceiling. Okay, so I'll have my patient come up. What I want to do is facilitate activation of the middle and lower trapezius, and I want to make sure that they're able to shut off their posterior deltoids and upper trapezius muscles while they're doing this. I might need to give them some tactile cues and some verbal cues while doing this. He's actually doing a pretty good job here. Now when I progress to the next phase, like I said, I want to make sure that they are specifically activating the middle and lower trap. So I'd have him do 3 sets of 10, 2 times a day. The next thing that we're going to progress to is he's actually going to have his forearms his elbows at 90 degrees with his thumbs pointed towards the ceiling like so. And this next progression is just increasing the length of the lever arm. Yep, and he's going to bring those thumbs up to the ceiling. Again, activating down here in the lower trap. And then we're going to continue to progress this by further increasing the lever arm, straightening out the elbows, thumbs to the ceiling again, and then bringing those arms back and up, facilitating back here. Good. The last progression I'm going to talk about is wall slides. So I'll have my patient stand up. He's going to place his back on the wall here, and he's going to bring his shoulders to the abducted to the 90 degrees position, his elbows to 90 degrees. His wrists will be contacting the wall. His back and his butt will be contacting the wall. So what he's going to do is he's going to try to slide his arms up to the ceiling as far as he can while maintaining the pressure on the wall. So we want to keep the elbows, wrists, and back on the wall while he does this. Same thing, I don't want him activating his deltoids and upper traps. So we'll just make sure that he's maintaining the correct contractions there in the middle and lower traps. So that's how I would progress a strengthening protocol there.